Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. You are here with Nerd Funk Gangsta, and we are watching episode 4 of season 2 of The Mandalorian. If you haven't seen my reactions for episodes 1 to 3, feel free to check those out. I've also got music on this channel, doing Star Wars music. I'm doing all sorts of nerd comedy themed songs, all originals. So feel free to have a listen to those as well. So this episode is I imagine, very highly anticipated after last week's very eventful and action-packed episode. We saw none other than Bo-Katan with Katie Sackhoff, which was incredibly exciting for me. I'm a huge fan of hers from Battlestar Galactica, so it was really exciting to see her on screen again. I have mentioned that I'm not fully up to date with all the Clone Wars and Rebels episodes. I've only seen maybe I'm halfway through season 3 of Clone Wars, so I don't know a whole lot of the Mandalore plot yet to come. So I'm excited to watch that too. So whatever I'm learning about Mandalore, I'm kind of getting it from the Mandalorian show at the moment, but I understand there's a whole lot there. So hopefully we'll keep watching. Well, I will absolutely keep watching Clone Wars, and I might even start doing reaction videos for them, and then Rebels as well. So I didn't even know that Katie Sackhoff was the voice of Bo-Katan in the Clone Wars until after I saw everyone talking about it. So that's super cool that she's transitioned into live action, and I know it means a whole lot to a lot of people to have her now in live action in this show, and not only her, but the mention of what's her name, Ahsoka, yeah, having her name mentioned in first time in live action Star Wars, that we're going to see her. I presume Rosario Dawson, that was the rumors that she'd been cast. I'm not sure if that's confirmed or not, but will we see her in this episode? I don't know. I would probably guess that there'll be some kind of side mission before we get to her. Maybe she'll show up right at the end, or maybe she'll be in the next episode, episode 5. So who knows? Still don't know if we'll see any more of Boba Fett. I wouldn't anticipate we'll see him in this episode or even in this season, but who knows? I saw on the thumbnail picture for this episode that Carl Weathers' character Grief Karga, he was in the picture, so I presume he'll be in this episode. So cool to see him, and yeah, really excited. So let's do it. Hey, what are you doing?
The wire out, the red wire.
What? He knows machines?
The red one. Show me the red wire. The red one.
This is adorable.
Yes, good. Now, you're going to plug that red wire where the blue wire goes in the board.
How will you trust him? He's just going to eat the wire.
Wire where the blue wire goes in the board, okay? But touch. Where the blue one was.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Blue one, keep them away from each other. Make sure you hold them apart from. No.
Oh no. Yeah. So good. Just the smoke comes out like cartoon style.
Well, it was worth a shot.
They've really got the comedy down this season.
You know, I think we need to visit some friends for repairs.
Friends for repairs? I smell a side mission. Ooh, back to the Mandalore HQ. Oh, it's been overrun by thieves, by scum and villainy. Ooh. Oh, that's that same creature that is in the bar that fights Luke. Obi-Wan chops his hand off, I think. Oh, what? Yeah, you can't kill an animal like that. Twitter will erupt. Cara Dune. Oh, what a boss.
How's my credit around here?
I think something could be arranged. Isn't that right, Marshal?
Sure, we can work
Oh, so she is the Marshal of Navarro.
Best people on it. Hey, fellas,
Guess that makes sense.
let's fix this man's ship. I want it as good as new.
Can you trust these guys? Don't know. Music says maybe not. Is this a school? Oh my god.
The school?
Protocol droid. Protocol droid as teacher.
as the cool world.
He's giving him a desk. Yes. We've never seen a proper school. We've seen Jedi younglings, but oh my god.
Settle down.
My god, the kids in Star Wars gossip just the same as any kid.
Maelstrom.
The Maelstrom. Is that like the Kessel Run Maelstrom? All he wants is food. I mean... Oh! Yes! Oh my god! That was classic. Best use of the Force I've ever seen.
And the planet would finally be free.
Oh, you appealing to Mando's moral code. He's on. He's in. I don't think you're getting Ahsoka this episode, folks. It's cool to see these three on a mission together.
Controls
The
are
old
useless
crew.
when melted.
Classic. Ooh. Speeder bikes.
The security feed just went down. Can you check your relay hub?
A communications disruption can mean only one thing.
Be right past this junction.
This episode's
Transformer over there.
is flying by. The pace is very quick. Oh.
There's no guardrail on this. Come on!
Of course there's no guardrail. It's a Star Wars reactor shaft. Reminds me of the tractor beam controls that Obi-Wan had to disable in episode 4. I wonder if we'll see Moff Gideon. We saw him in the recap, so maybe he will be back. Does that mean we'll see the Darksaber? What's that? What?
What
the hell?
This was a forward operating base. This is a lab.
Ooh.
We need to get into the system and figure out what's going on.
Okay, this just got a hell of a lot more exciting.
Sadly, the body rejected the blood. I highly doubt we'll find a donor with a higher M count, though. All experimentation.
I wonder if the child's blood has got anything to do with how Palpatine ended up returning. Come on, I just want to see a stormtrooper fall in. Whoa, awesome shot. Yay! That's all I needed. Oh, there's the speeder bikes. Yes! Look at that shot. That is sick. Haha. Love it. Oh, it's the classic speeder bike foot shot from Return of the Jedi, where they're really using almost some of the same exact shots from Return of the Jedi. It's great. Oh! I wonder if they were inspired by Indiana Jones' Last Crusade for this scene. Getting vibes. Have you thought this through, man? You're not. Ah! the tires can't shoot. Yes! Razor Crest!
Hang on, kid.
Ah! Little snacks. Got his school lunch. Oh. He loves it. Sadistic little brat. Whoa. I don't think I've ever heard a TIE pilot scream like that. Yay.
According to records, you're quite a soldier.
We could really use you.
Says here you're from Alderaan. Did you lose anyone?
Wow.
I lost everyone.
Never heard people talk about the aftermath of Alderaan.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I mean, she used to be a rebellion shock trooper, right? Well, there's an arc for her. Oh, is this Gideon's ship? Yes.
What do you have for me?
That device has been planted as you requested.
Oh, I knew there was something up with you.
You'll be well rewarded in the new era.
The new era. Shit. Yes.
Moff Gideon,
Gideon.
the tracking beacon has been installed on the Razor Crest.
His chest plate is reminiscent of Vader's. What? What is that armor? Are they... Couldn't quite tell what those were. Oh, Carl Weathers directed. Good on you, man. There we go, another episode down. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Felt kind of short and sweet, kind of like what we're expecting. As far as like an action-paced, just fun episode, I think it delivered pretty well. I guess we didn't get to see Ahsoka or any more with Boba Fett or Bo-Katan, but as I said, I didn't expect to see that. I always thought there'd be some kind of journey, something that would happen before they got there. And but I suppose now we have the tracking device aboard the Razor Crest, so that's going to obviously come back into play. And it was cool to see the Empire, more of what's going on with them, and they're still after the child and learning a bit more about what they're doing. Obviously getting blood. I suppose they want the Force sensitive blood of the child species for whatever reasons. I suppose to create super soldiers or something like that, or I don't even know if they'll find a way to tie that into Palpatine's resurrection from in Rise of Skywalker, but possibly not. That's still quite a way off. It sounds like it's just the Empire just trying to stay afloat and try and regain some of its strength, and they've still got their followers, and Moff Gideon's a pretty sort of big adversary. He's a powerful dude. I really liked the colors in this episode. I thought Navarro looked really great and vibrant, and it was cool to see it as a thriving town. The school scene was hilarious, and we've never seen that in Star Wars, and having the child go to school was pretty awesome. A lot from that that blue character. I can't remember the name of his species. Myth or something. He was cool. Kind of a comic relief character, I guess. He had a bigger role than he did in the first one. But yeah, he was cool. The Cara Dune, I think she was awesome in this. Great to see her. She's become the marshal of the town. I guess she's the muscle, and Grief Karga, Carl Weathers, he's the magistrate. I think that's what they said. And we see Cara Dune had that interaction with the New Republic X-Wing pilot who's trying to get her to join, and you could kind of tell that she does feel a pull towards joining, and that, you know, so I sense that will be in her character arc story, maybe if not in this season, but in future seasons, because she still is a rebel at heart. I think my guess is that this episode won't be as popular as the last one. Not that it was bad in any way, just because I think everyone really wants to get to that Ahsoka plot or other things with Bo-Katan. But I think we've come to, certainly I have come to accept that this is the nature of the show. It is very episodic, and there's nothing really wrong with that. It's fine. It's just it isn't Game of Thrones. It isn't Breaking Bad. It's not that kind of show. And I think if you can accept that, you'll enjoy this show a whole lot more, as I'm currently enjoying it. I think the expectations on Star Wars are so high that it's really easy to find things to dislike, and for me personally, I try and cut Star Wars a break where I can, because I really want to enjoy it, and I like just sort of taking it in and getting swept up by the music and the visuals and the story, and not getting too bogged into technical details. And I find that's how I certainly enjoyed the prequels. I enjoyed the sequels a lot as well. And of course, everyone, because Star Wars means so much to people, they have very strict rules around what is and isn't Star Wars. And I suppose this show is doing a very good job of kind of staying within those rules, but expanding it at the same time. So it's really great to see, and we're really seeing other sides to Star Wars that we wouldn't normally see, while still keeping it familiar. And obviously that's why this show is so successful and really loved by a lot of people. So yeah, I didn't have a problem with this episode. I thought it got going very quickly into the kind of side mission, and I suppose it didn't take Mando long to agree to join up. I wonder if he's ever going to get to the point where he's like, yeah, nah, you know, I want to help you, but I can't. He really does kind of want to help people and does the right thing. We know, because he is the good guy, and I guess that's how we get him into these adventures. But at the same time, they were helping to repair his ship, so he kind of, in fairness, he kind of did a favor for his old friends, and you can tell there's, you know, they all have a bond, so that's kind of why he would agree so easily to go along on their mission and help them out. But it just felt very quickly like all of a sudden we were straight into some kind of separate mission. But yeah, I think when you can accept the show for what it is, that's cool. And they did a great job, and it was really fun, and loads of, you know, sneaking around through corridors, and, you know, it doesn't get more Star Wars than that. We had a long shaft kind of with the lava pit, and, you know, I got to see a stormtrooper fall into it, and So yeah, I was happy there. It was great to see Moff Gideon at the end, and I couldn't quite make out what all those black looked like armor, or was it soldiers, or I'm sure someone will know. I just couldn't really tell. But I look forward to checking out other people's reactions and breakdown videos, and yeah, another great episode down. So, and Carl Weathers directing too. This is his first job directing a Star Wars episode of Mandalorian, so I think he did a great job. I don't know if he's ever directed before, but or maybe he has, or this is his first time. But yeah, good job. So yeah, if you enjoyed this reaction, please give it a like. Feel free to check out some of the music I've got on this channel. I've got Star Wars related songs. I've got other nerdy comedy based songs. So yeah, check those out if you like, and I'll see you in the next episode.